So hello, I'm going to do the usual thing that I'm doing right now to keep myself alive during this period of time where there's still too many restrictions going on, but I'm going to pick a card from this Magdalene oracle, and I've been pre-meditating and shuffling. I will then shuffle again and wait until a card comes out. I'll read from the book and then I'll close my eyes and channel, because I am a channel from the spirit for the spirit realms, and yes, usually they come through from the High Council of Love and Light, they call themselves. There was one. And see, I have been, while I was premeditating, I was tuning into just, the term love. What is love? Because it's so many things. We people have a tendency to have constructions about it that limit our beliefs about what love is, I think. And they have been keeping on for a very long time, or I guess since they started talking to me and with me, through me, telling that love is information. And while I was meditating, I tried to dwell even deeper into that, because what is information? And they have been telling me before and telling us before that it's information that we cannot understand with our 3D mind. It's not our brain and our cognitive functions that can analyze that information, but it's the new senses that are developing, or it goes deeper with these sensory systems that we are developing, that we understand the information more and more. And while I was meditating, I had this suspension, this feeling of suspension into the eternity, it was like I was bathing in information about time and space and everything and nothing. And that's one kind of love. And then I was also being pulled into more density, more intensity. The first experience was more floating, and then it was also more going deep within, and it was very kind of personalized, but at least experienced through the personal body. And they also showed the orgasm as this very deep connectedness between that suspension and the personalized experience. So the body, the sensory system, having the capacity to go into the flow of information, of love, and the capacity to also be having a compact intensity about it, personalized. I don't know. It was a great experience to try to tap into, and now it says GAIA. So the reason I chose to work with the Magdalene Oracle today instead of the Work Your Light is actually this, because I have begun also to work with the light, and that's very galactic and high frequency. And the Magdalene Oracle, for me, it's more earthy, and it called to that today. And GAIA, can it be more earthy? So let's read about it and see what they say about and the overall subject is love. GAIA. So let's see. Whether male or female, you are advised to embrace your feminine side. This means embracing your intuitive, gentle, and loving nature, and applying these qualities to a current troublesome situation. Embracing these nurturing and gentle qualities will help you to feel a greater sense of balance, and this will help you overcome your present difficulty. Ask Mother Earth to help ground and strengthen you, and you will feel a renewed sense of vitality. Spend time in nature. Do some gardening or go for a walk in the park. Feel your connection to the earth and remember that both masculine and feminine qualities are complementary parts of every human being. Balance, true power, and wisdom are only possible when you embrace both. For years I have felt your yearning. Forever I have loved you. For years I have felt your yearning. Forever I have loved you. For years I have felt your yearning. Forever I have loved you. So that was the advice from the book, that if you have a troublesome period of time, then go into your female side, this nurturing, intuitive, gentle and loving nature, and go spend time with nature. So I'll close my eyes and see what comes through. Love. There is a sense of eternity, isn't there? It's all around you and inside of you. It's passing through you. It's there, keeping you alive. It's everything. It's in every breath you take, and even though you do not breathe anymore, it's there. It's in every breath that is. And perhaps you do not have time. Or should we say you do not take your time to experience its true nature? But then again, once in a while you will stop and you will feel it. And you will think it is a feeling. And you will try to understand it as that. Break it down into chemistry. Perhaps. Or you will put it into one person, one animal, one situation, one thing. But it is so much more. But yes, there is something about, as she said, the intensity. It's changing all the time. Love is a word trying to express what is impossible to express into words. As with so many other things. Aspects of life. What if you spelled love backwards? Evolve, and then just put a few more letters on. Evolve. Love is this eternal evolving. That's the expansion of life. That is the information. Always expanding. gathering more, birthing more experience. All these experiences are turned into imprints that is available for everybody, everyone, in whatever stage they may experience. If you are in your body, everybody, or if you are the one, everyone. You shouldn't worry so much about love. You should be it, because you are in this magnificent room of time and space where love has the possibility to be a very intense experience. It is like the driving force of action sometimes. And sometimes it's fluctuating with the ego, and that is a grand learning process to find out when to let yourself go into this stream of love and finding beautiful ways of making it into action, turning it into action, without getting caught up into the end product, the result, so to speak, because there is no result or end product. It's most of all the experience itself that is needed to have a good life. That experience of having love and therefore information of all there is going through your life, leading you to the next best step for you. And not to gain anything, but most of all to experience life. Love as this eternal breath. And yes, you can share these experiences with others, with one other or more others. Animals, trees, plants, insects, human beings. You can also just experience the deep levels of love in situations. It is a very personal thing for you. Feeling love, experience love. And yes, it can put you into altered states of consciousness that will bring about an expansion of your beingness. And then you are the one who are producing love. Information that goes into this infinite ocean of love, information, expansion. That can help yourself and others on your journey forward. And we will also now just remove the word forward because it is eternal. And therefore there is no movement, there is no beginning, and there is no end to love, to the evolving spirit, experience of the universe itself. So don't think about the end product, the success, the result. There is none to this definition of love from our perspective. It is is like one grand, vibrating room of evolving. And the more you are able to gain access to your own fulfilled energetic system, you are the one who can let it all go through you and express it without even knowing. And that is also where we must tell you that if the ego comes in and you want to be the one who expresses love, then it is not love itself, then it's you who are changing the energies into something more personal, and that is not always a good thing. Because then you choose what of the information you would like to have go through you. And that will be a separation process that is not of the highest good of all. See, the highest good of all, when you are in this evolving spirit beingness, then you let everything go through you without judgment. That is love. That is evolving. That is contributing to the wholeness of all, to the experience of the universe itself. So if you choose to be the one to love, then you most probably are making the error of choosing what is love and what is love not. And we tell you love is all. Therefore, you cannot be the one to choose what to do, how to love. You can, in other words, just let yourself, if you want to experience this in its purest form, you can be the one to let yourself be the vehicle of love, of all information available. Not understood by the 3D human brain or mind, but opening up the portals of life, love, all the information that has ever been produced through life, letting all just be. The room that surrounds your beingness. You being the point in time and space. Being able to give love human form. And your human design is built in with a natural gaining strength through experience. And therefore your system will be even more, for every moment you breathe, will be even more capable of letting love, life's information, flow through you and lead the way. Having you, not your ego as such, but having your system taking the next step in your personal life without judgment. Because life should never be judged. If you want to experience love, the best thing you can do for yourself is to be aware of how your bodily system and the systems surrounding your body is in flow with your real, deep inner knowing of what truth is. What truth is. If you reflect deeply on truth, you will have no doubt of what to do next. And always just consider your own individual journey. Please, child, never compare yourself with anyone. Just be your individualized expression of eternal wisdom. That is love. And see, we changed. We want also to come through. We, builders of your system. We are helping you through your sometimes very difficult experiences. And it can be very painful to go through life sometimes as a human, we know, because we help you. Build your energetic system, your body, your cells, and also the energy surrounding you. All these fields that are available for you. You're speaking on behalf of those of us who knows how to transfigurate your experiences, putting it into a mass. So you can be as whole as every step on your journey takes you. It is true what came through just before, that love in this deep ocean is, you are never in doubt when you get into contact with that, but we also experience with you and through you that there is no, not always time or consciousness about that, and you have to go through life and make choices and say things and meet people and do stuff, and sometimes it is hard to do that, and you must do it, and then you need time to draw back from reality, so to speak, to let it work inside of you, and that's where we come in. We work with you. We are a thought form, of course, and we help you to gain balance and insight and perspective throughout your daily life. You live your life as best you can, and then take time with us to let it all find its own place. That's building you up, understanding what you are going through, how you reacted, why did I do this, say that, withdraw, run, why did I run so fast, why did I do things without even thinking about it deeply, just doing, fast, triggered by stuff that is not even necessary to be triggered by anymore. Then when you take time to reflect or just look out the window, looking at the clouds, just letting it flow through your system, then we will be the ones to help you, like a puzzle piece, put it all together, and that will strengthen your understanding of yourself and your life and your capacity to love. And it will make you whole. For every time you do this, it will make you more and more whole, and it will strengthen your system, and that will, in the end, as you practice this reflection with us, letting us work with you, build you up. It will build you up, and it will strengthen your capacity to know what truth is. Because you will find out that all these personal triggers, they will be loosened, and they will, in the end, dissolve. Because it's not necessary to use all those old triggers anymore when you reflect upon it, without being concerned about what's coming out of it. Just letting it flow through you. And please don't judge yourself in the process. That can hinder our work. If you hinder our work with you, read the thought forms around you, inside of you. We do not need you, personal being, to judge what you are experiencing. We just need you to let go of everything that has expired that day, so we can use it as building blocks. We could say building a staircase to wisdom. That's all we needed to say. And see you have it all. You, individualized human being, have all the tools available for you. These days, now, you have access to information all over. Not only in the energetic field, the quantum field, the crystalline grid, but also in the human form, with words you can read, with things you can listen to, with other people you can speak with. And when you combine the words you read, or the words you hear, or the exchanging you have with another human being, or another animal, or plant, when you combine this exact information that is possible to understand with your 3D mind, but when you combine it with the quantum field and your 5D and beyond sensing system, then you know what we are talking about. Never just read the words as a technical thing, understanding it word by word. Always be open to the information that lies within. Never just take words from another person, from another human being, for granted. Listen, and also combine it. Make room for your own inner wisdom. The truth that is available for you. And yes, you may experience that. Truth and information will change. And that is your system that is changing. So you now understand things differently. And we will be joyously around you in that process. You are then evolving in love. And we want nothing more than that for you. Blessed be that process of life evolving, loving itself through you, sharing information in the quantum field. In the crystalline grid. Building the new earth. We will leave you now with a deeply felt, sensed and shared information called love. Thank you for now. Okay, I'm back. That was a long one. Almost 32 minutes. That's the longest I've ever been doing, but they were slow. This was a great male energy, and I wonder if it is Melchizedek. I don't know. It felt like Melchizedek. I don't know. I'm not that interested in who's speaking, because for me it's energetic forms most of all, having each their kind of wisdom or their information, their flow of information, and they can turn, as you can see, they change. And in the end, it is all just one. So it's, for me, it's like, well, I am me, and my sister is her, and my neighbor is her, and my mother is her, and everybody is individualized. And so are also these spirits, but we are all part of journey of oneness. So, for me, at this stage at least, I am not that into who, but of course I am curious. I don't know how important it is. The energy is as it is, and that's the most important thing. For me at least. So perhaps there's something in this for you, and if you have reached this end of the video, I may applaud you, because I think it was long. So, now I'll say as always, just enjoy your life, your day.